If you were, for example, like a road warrior, like, for example, DUGROZ, this may be something helpful for him because he does a lot of road traveling that may not stay at, Marriott's all the time, Hilton's all the time. It depends on the person.
Yep. Hi, everybody. DUGROZ here with DUGROZ Reports. I really appreciate that shout out from fellow creator Stan the Credit Frog. And he wants to know if the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey would be helpful for someone like me, an on-again, off-again road tripper. I'm going to endeavor to answer that question in this particular video. For context, I'm an average Midwest dad who travels about 5 to 7 times a year, and I do it with no impact to my family budget whatsoever. Outside of one big aspirational trip every summer, I'm in hotels about 20 nights a year. So if this type of video sounds interesting to you, please remember to click the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Let's dive in. The Wells Fargo Autograph Journey has a very compelling 60,000 point sign-up bonus, but we're not here for the sign-up bonus. We want to know what it's like on an ongoing basis. There is a $95 annual fee, and that's partially offset with a $50 annual statement credit for $50 or more in airline purchases. A real easy credit to use on any airline. In terms of earnings, the Autograph Journey gets 5x on hotels, and that's any hotel as long as you book directly with that hotel, 4x on airlines, and 3x on restaurants and other travel purchases. Now, I already have the regular autograph card, which is sort of like the little brother of the Autograph Journey. So the question is it worth having in addition to the autograph, or perhaps I could product change from the autograph to the Autograph Journey? What does the autograph do? The autograph is very similar to the Journey, except there's no annual fee, and it doesn't have the 5x hotels, it doesn't have the 4x on airfare, it's just 3x on all travel, but interestingly, we do add in gas and transit at the 3x level. So I think we need to put the Autograph Journey and the autograph to the test and set up a hypothetical example of someone who road trips like me, maybe about 20 nights a year in a hotel, and how that would fare when compared to loyalty to a particular program. Now, as Stan said, the great thing about the Autograph Journey is you might be staying in all kinds of different hotels throughout the year, but how much are you giving up by not being loyal to a common hotel program? Are you giving up anything at all? Maybe that 5x on hotels overcomes that. To find out, we're going to run some comparisons. We're going to pit the Wells Fargo brothers against loyalty to IHG and loyalty to Choice Hotels, two very popular setups for road trippers. And we're going to run the numbers. We're going to use actual math to find out, is this setup worth it for me? Here we go. For my challenge, I'm going to carve out 4 specific types of spend that is a part of my family budget and apply it just to see how much road tripping I can get. And those 4 categories are dining, gas, paid travel other than hotels, and hotels themselves. With the following budget: $3,500 for dining, $4,000 a year for gas, $1,000 on paid travel other than hotels, and $4,000 a year for the hotels themselves. Now, the first 2 categories, dining and gas, are realistic to my family budget, although I did roughly double the gas budget because in this example, we're road tripping a lot. And then the way I came up with $4,000 for paid hotels is that I figured an average of $200 per hotel per night. Now, I've done a lot of research on how much various hotels cost, both in dollar amounts and points. And I can tell you there are plenty of hotels out there that are under $200 per room per night. On the other hand, there's plenty of hotels out there that are over $200 per room per night. But I thought that if I'm road tripping a lot, $200 seems like a reasonable average. 20 nights, $200, that's $4,000. So a total spend of $12,500 per year is going to be used in our challenge. I realize most families spend more than $12,000 a year, but I'm leaving off things like groceries and utilities and everything else because I would be applying those kind of things towards sign-up bonuses. We're just going to see how far $12,500 can take us as a road tripping setup. Our first setup is a true free agent using the 2 Wells Fargo cards. And in this particular setup, we're going to get 3x on dining. That gives us $105. 3x on gas, which gives us $120. 3x on paid travel, which gives us $30. Now, I realize if any part of that paid travel is airfare, then it's 4x because of the autograph journey. But I'm assuming if you're road tripping, this is mostly going to be like parking lots, the Hoover Dam gift shop, transit like ferries. I mean, who doesn't want to take the ferry across Lake Michigan? Those kind of things. And then the actual hotels themselves, of course, is where the autograph journey shines. 5% cash back gets you $200 on that $4,000 of hotel spend. In other words, the hotel category itself got you 1 free hotel stay per year. That's what 5% is, 1 out of 20. So altogether, that's $455 if you're just a total free agent, pure cash back, and using this for hotel stays. That's the equivalent of 2.275 nights. Do note that there is that $95 annual fee with the $50 airline credit, so a net annual fee of $45. Now, you might think to yourself, 2.275 nights after all that, that's a little weak. Can we do any better and still be a free agent? Well, kind of. If you're a free agent on the earning side, but you're willing to use what you earn towards choice hotels, you can do a little bit better. Since Wells Fargo has choice hotels as a 1-to-2 transfer partner, if instead of taking your $455, you take that as 45,500 Wells Fargo points, you can do a 1-to-2 transfer to choice hotels and end up with 91,000 choice hotel points. Now, again, I've done a lot of research on how much hotels cost, their point values, those kind of things. 20,000 points seems to be a good statistical average for a choice hotel, not bottom of the barrel. I don't want a really terrible Quality Inn or something like that, but a Country Inn or a nice, good, well-reviewed Sleep Inn, something along those lines. And at that statistical average, you're coming away with 4.55 free nights per year if you earn as a free agent, but use them on choice hotels. I don't know about you, but I would rather have 4.5 free nights than 2.25 free nights. For my next setup, I'm still going to use the 2 Wells Fargo cards, but I'm going to assume you are loyal to choice hotels. In other words, you're always seeking out choice hotels, you're always staying in choice hotels, but you're not using the choice hotels cards. You're still paying with your autograph journey when you're at a choice hotel. Now, there's a couple things I need to clarify about how points are earned. In the choice hotels program, you earn 10 points per dollar excluding taxes. Now, do they actually enforce the excluding taxes part? I don't know, to be honest with you, but I will assume for the sake of our illustration that 80% of any given bill is room charges. So I'm going to say that's 8 points per dollar on the room itself. I'm also assuming you can earn at least gold status each year, which you should be able to. It only takes 10 stays per year, and you get a little bit more. With that gold status, you get 200 bonus points per stay flat, which essentially on my $200 hotel is worth 1 extra point per dollar. And then you get a 10% bonus. In other words, 1 point per dollar more with that gold status. Again, that excludes taxes, so 0.8 points per dollar more. So every time you stay at a choice hotel, in addition to whatever you're earning on your Wells Fargo cards, you're also getting 9.8 choice points per dollar. So the cash back breakdown is exactly the same in terms of what we've earned on the card, and we've still transferred that over to choice, and we've earned 91,000 points. But in this particular case, we also take that $4,000 of hotel spend and apply 9.8 choice points per dollar, which gets us an extra 39,200 points for a total of 130,200 choice points. Now, if I use that 20,000 point average choice hotel, statistically, that's going to get us 6.51 hotels. We're doing a little bit better here. Now let's switch up one thing. Instead of being loyal to Choice hotels, we're going to be loyal to IHG hotels. But I'm still going to pay with my Wells Fargo cards. The way the point earnings work on IHG is I'm assuming you can get at least silver status, which is 10 nights per year, so you should be able to get that. We don't have any IHG cards. We're just loyal to them, even though we're paying with Wells Fargo. And you're going to earn 10 points per dollar base, no tax exclusion. You're going to get a 20% bonus for being silver status. Put those two things together, you're getting 12 IHG points per dollar. Now, the earnings are exactly the same as they were before. You're earning $455 of cash back. IHG frequently puts their points on sale and lets you buy in at half a cent per point. So if instead of just using the cash back to get hotels, you use your $455 of cash back to buy IHG points, you're going to get $91,000 in the IHG points you've purchased. And then you're also going to get those 12 points per dollar on your $4,000 of hotel spending. That's an extra 48,000 points. Add it together, you've got 139,000 IHG points. It seems to me like the average cost of a IHG hotel for your road tripper is about 25,000 points a night, so a little higher than Choice was, and that'll get you a statistical average of 5.56 free nights per year after your first year. That's not quite as good as Choice, but it's a whole lot better than it was when we were a true free agent. Now, let's give that autograph journey a little competition. In this hypothetical, we're going to drop the autograph journey. We're going to keep the autograph. And instead of the autograph journey, we're going to use the Choice Privileges Select MasterCard, which, interestingly enough, is also issued by Wells Fargo. Now, this particular card has some earnings on gas station, grocery stores, and home improvement at 5x, but actually, remember how Wells Fargo points transfer to Choice 1 to 2? So the 3x here doubles to 6 points per dollar, whereas the card only have 5x. So we're not going to use the Choice Privileges card on anything other than the hotel stays themselves. And it's important to remember this card also gives you 30,000 bonus points every year that you can factor into the equation. So the spending is going to be similar, except instead of just getting 3 points per dollar, we're going to figure out how much it is in Choice points. So we're doubling the 3x on the autograph on dining and gas and paid travel from 3 to 6, and we're earning the point values that are shown here on the screen. I need to provide some clarification on how we're coming up with 21 Choice points per dollar on our $4,000 of hotel spend. Of course, this assumes that you're loyal to the Choice program. We already talked about 10 points per dollar excluding taxes, so we're counting that as 8 points per dollar. The $200 bonus points per stay is flat for Platinum status also, which is the status that comes with the Choice Privileges MasterCard. We're going to get a 25% bonus. We're going to take that times 8%, so 2.5 times 80% is 2 points per dollar. And then you also get 10 points per dollar on the card itself. So overall, now we're earning 21 Choice points per dollar every time we stay in one of those $200 hotels using our Choice card. That is 84,000 points. So all the point earnings together is 135,000. Remember that 30,000 points that you get every year? We're going to add that in, and that comes out to 165,000 Choice points. Again, this accounts for the 1 to 2 transfer from Wells Fargo to Choice. With the 20,000 point average, it's probably going to be somewhere between 7 and 10 nights, but the statistical average is going to be 8.25 free nights after the first year that you get with this particular setup. Now let's ratchet the competition up a notch. What if we ditch the Wells Fargo cards entirely? We're loyal to IHG, and we just go with one of the IHG credit cards. I'm talking the $95 annual fee credit cards. This could be the personal version or the business version. There are some minor differences, but on the categories we're using for our competition, They are identical. How do they earn? Well, the IHG card earns 26 points per dollar at IHG hotels and resorts. Yes, that's a combination of 10 points on the card, 10 points every member gets, and 6 points from the status that comes with the card, but you really are earning that much. Also, it will get you 5x on travel, and that includes all other travel, gas stations, and dining. Well, hey, look, those were the exact categories we were talking about. This card also comes with a free night certificate, which is valued at up to 40,000 points. We were estimating 25,000, so that should definitely get us a free night, no problem. So let's run the numbers on this one. You're going to earn 5 IHG points per dollar on dining at 17.5, 5 points per dollar on gas at 20,000, 5 points per dollar on paid travel, that's 5,000 points, and a whopping 26 points per dollar on your $4,000 of paid hotels. That's 104,000 just on that one category for a total of 146,500 IHG points. Now remember, you've also got a free night certificate. So if we're assuming 25,000 points, that's an average of 6.86 free nights per year, including the free night certificate. Yes, there is a $99 annual fee, but I didn't even need to use the option for using a Wells Fargo card. Now, what if we really go hog wild and just say, let's not even worry about those Wells Fargo cards and IHG combo. We'll just go with another combo. We're going to add in the Redstone Federal Credit Union card. What is the Redstone Federal Credit Union card? This is kind of an obscure credit union in Alabama that has a card you can sign up for. You do have to become a member and maybe jump through a hoop or two to do it. But it is possible. I've seen lots of data points of people that have done it, and I plan to get this card for my wife in the near future. The most important thing is it's a no annual fee card that gives you 5% cash back on restaurants and gas stations, which are our two hypothetical categories other than travel. So in this example, we're going to use that 5% cash back to buy into choice at half a cent each, functionally doubling our point earning, and that comes out to 10 points per dollar functionally. So on our 3,500 of dining, we're getting 35,000 choice points. On our 4,000 of gas, we're getting 40,000 choice points. Now, I did write down here, this requires using your cash back from dining and groceries to buy 75,000 IHG points at a half cent each, which we already talked about. Travel is going to be still using your IHG card. So that's going to be 5,000 points. And then the same 104,000 from using your actual IHG card itself on the 20 hotel stays, 26 points. And that comes to 184,000 IHG points. Add in the free night certificate, you're going to be getting statistically 8.36 free nights per year, including that free night certificate. I think we're beating up on the autograph card somewhat. So what have we learned? Here's a graphic ranking each of the options from the fewest amount of free nights to the greatest amount of free nights. In the left-hand column are the 3 strategies that include the autograph journey. If you're a 100% free agent and use the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey and the Wells Fargo Autograph together, you'll get 2.28 free nights per year if you use cash back, and 4.55 if you transfer those to Chase. If you are using the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey to pay, but you're loyal to IHG, you'll come away with 5.56 free nights a year. If you're using the Autograph Journey to pay, but you're loyal to Choice Hotels, you'll come away with 5.61 free nights per year. And then if we ditch the Autograph Journey, we could use the IHG card all by itself for 6.86 free nights per year. If we use the Wells Fargo Autograph, but not the Autograph Journey, in conjunction with the Choice Hotels card, we're going to walk away with 8.25 free nights per year. And if we use the unconventional strategy of an IHG credit card plus the Redstone Federal Credit Union card and are loyal to only IHG hotels, you're going to walk away with 8.36 free nights per year. So the question is the juice worth the squeeze when it comes to the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey? Well, like many things in the world of points and miles, it depends. What do you value most? Do you value the independence and the opportunity to pick and choose any hotel, no matter how obscure, whether it's part of a network or not? Maybe you're going to go to something like the Blue Wave Inn in Ashland, Wisconsin, where I've been. It was a great hotel, and it's not a part of any chain whatsoever. Well, you're not going to have any sort of choice or IHG loyalty there that's going to get you anything at all. You might as well use a card like the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey. I even stayed at the Peachtree Inn in Rolla, Missouri once, and that's not a part of any chain. So if you want the freedom to do that sort of thing, non-chain hotels, then I would strongly consider the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey. However, based on what we've seen here, I think with even a modicum of loyalty, you can come out ahead. If I were to sort of throw a dart at a dividing line, I would say if at least half of your nights are in a hotel that you are loyal to one particular chain, such as Choice or IHG, you're probably going to come out ahead by using either just their proprietary card or a combination of something like the no annual fee autograph card plus their proprietary card. And if you want to get really creative, you can use a cash back card like the Redstone Federal Credit Union card. So for me, I'm going to say no. Unfortunately, the juice just isn't worth the squeeze when it comes to the autograph journey, because I'm pretty content with places like IHG and Choice Hotels for road trips, and I'm not often paying with cash anyway. I'm trying to find ways to earn points outside of hotel stays for the hotel stays, so I just don't think even the minimal amount of paid hotels I do, which is maybe at most a quarter of my total stays, really makes it worthwhile. But again, it depends on your particular situation. Although I don't have any sort of link for the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey card or any of the Wells Fargo cards, I do have a refer a friend link for the IHG cards. So if you want to support my channel in that way, that'll be in a pinned comment down below or the description box. What do you think? I would love to hear your opinion on the matter. Don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. And as always, may your spending be frugal and may your points be plenteous. Thanks for watching.